friends and relatives. My friend here, Karen, she's an educator. She educated for a lot of years, and I'd known her since I was a boy. When I moved to Turtle Mountain, she was already up there, living there and being a part of the education system there. She's a doctor of education, Dr. Perkins Gillis. She is the eldest daughter of Gilbert, and we want to let you all folks know that, that um, there's more children, and she's the eldest of the children. I want to say good morning to all of you. She said she's a young 80. Yes. Yeah, you betcha. We're going to get ready. Our singers are going to render a Korean song, dates back to Korea. So stand by, singers. Give me some information here. They wanted to get across to you, good people, who Larry Rush is. Larry was born on December 16, 1931, and he passed in 1979. His father is Percy Rush, and his mom is it Emerald? Ermel Newman. He was enlisted at the age of 22 in 1953, and he served up to 1957 in the United States Air Force. Fought in the Korean War, was honorably discharged as a sergeant on June 4th, 1957. Was in the Air Force intelligence as a courier from Washington, D.C. to London to Korea. Captured and was on the death march, but by putting rocks in his mouth for their months. Rocks in their months. He and Kenneth Charging, they survived to the enemy camp. The United States Air Force. The Air Force came through and rescued them. He was top priority because of the top secret knowledge that he carried. He was on the tribal council in 76 to 79. He attended Minot State College. At that time, it was called Minot State College from 1971 to 74. And then he went to the University of the Mormon People at BYU from 74 to 75. He was in the Indian Club. John Myers, Wendell White were some of his classmates at that time. Also, they want to talk about his basketball career. You know, a lot of these Elbow Woods kids were too darn much, and they excelled in all sports. Track, football, and basketball was their sports back then. They're very strong in those. And I'm going to put a plug in for Twin Buttes because they have that same idea that if they can get a reservation high school, they're going to dominate. And that's what these guys did. They dominated. My father-in-law graduated in 1953, and he was a part of this team with Larry. And Norman talked to me about this story that when they went to state, they were the last team to go to state in 1951. It was at Minot, but the weather was so bad, they had a big blizzard that they had to shovel their way out, and they had to get from here to Minot, but it was treacherous. The snow was so bad. They finally get them there. I think they flew them in. That's what they did. They got one of those airplanes and put skis on them and flew them. They flew a plane in here, and then they flew them to Minot. And they missed the first day of the tournaments. So they had to play that morning and then again that evening. And they did well over there. Here's a caption of the 1951. It was March 8th. On the headlines, it says that this is a paper from McLean County. The Warriors captured District 6 tournament. Alba Woods and Garrison earned berth to regionals event in Minot. Alba Woods notched their 7th district title in the past 10 years Saturday night as they downed the Garrison Troopers in the District 6 championships finals in Washburn on March 1, 2, and 3 by a score of 62 to 49. The Warriors and the Troopers are now represent the North 6th District at the regional tournament held in Minot. Pairings will be made as the Troopers will meet Crosby Thursday evening, and the Warriors will meet Partial. Alba Woods defeated Partial earlier in that season. A capacity crowd over 600 people was at the game to witness all the games in the tournament, despite the bad road conditions. By 7:15 on Saturday night, there was standing room only at the championship contest. This was estimated over 700 fans attended that final game. Alba Woods and Wilton in the opening of the first round played Friday in the favor. Alba Woods ran over Wilton by the score of 52 to 28. Alba Woods took an early lead in the first quarter, which they never relinquished, therefore, in the contest. Led the sharpshooter, Larry Rush of the Warriors, were never in danger at any time as Rush put down 19 points in the Alba Woods victory. Urich was a high scorer for Wilton with 15. Smith of Alba Woods also was outstanding with his beautiful ball handling and defensive work. Washburn Wilton B. The second game in the afternoon was the Washburn Cardinals and had an easy time as they trounced the Wilton B squad 85-19. This was only a practice game as the B team could not advance. It was decided to have the Washburn versus Washburn B, so each team would be able to play the same amount of games. We'll read a little bit more about him in a bit here. I think the family's just about ready. And the Alba Woods Warriors. That's where these two schools get their mascot names. White Shield, I believe, has got most the same colors as Alba Woods, which is the red and the black. And then Mandaree, their warrior colors are kind of more of a maroon and gold. But that's where the names come from, the Warriors. We're almost ready. Ready? I believe we're ready. Singers, a song that dates back to the Korean conflict era time. Gentlemen, if you would please take your headgear off. Friends and relatives, if you can, please rise. If you can. Thank you much, singers. Thank you. It says here during that weekend, a championship game against Garrison. No, yeah, Garrison. It was a Saturday night. The Warriors of Elba Woods had the handful of three quarters against Garrison. It's kind of hard to see. They put together a win of 62-49. Garrison started with the first quarter, hit some free throws. Mandan of the Elba Woods quickly matched it with a field goal that was nip and tuck affair. The Warriors held a 17-12 first quarter lead, but the Troopers put on a scoring surge to cut the margin to 3 points at the end of the first half. At halftime, the score was 33-30 for Elba Woods. Garrison played their best game in the tournament in the first half, but could not keep up with the pace of the fine display of shooting turned up by Rush for Elba Woods. In the third quarter, the Warriors put together more points than Garrison, and the third quarter lead was 43-37. By the end of the third quarter, Rush, with his jump push shot connected nearly every time, would widen their lead over the game. Troopers Garrison connected for 12 points, while Elba Woods gained 19. Bud Keck, K-E-C-K, Keck, led the Garrison points with 18. He was followed by Bob Putz with 14. Larry Rush scored 37 points for the winners. Reynolds, Fisher, Robertson also played a good game for the Troopers, with Robertson taking the great share of the rebounds. Arnie charging Smith. I can't remember what Smith that was. Played with outstanding for the Warriors. The first three games, Elba Woods and Garrison and Washburn were awarded trophies at the final of the contest. Elba Woods and Garrison players were awarded individual silver basketballs. Larry Rush was easily the outstanding player of the tournament. He scored a total of 100 points in 3 games played by the Warriors. It is not known if this is a new scoring record for the district tournament. List below is my choice of district men for the tournament, but it doesn't say. That was out of the McLean County paper. I'm going to ask her if I can hold this, and I'll read this after we're done with our gift giving, and we can talk more about Larry Rush and the Elba Woods Warriors. Singers, appreciate you gentlemen being here this morning and rendering a song from Korea conflict era. You have a monetary gift this way. At this time, to acknowledge the post that he was very active with Young Hawk Bear Post 253. That was something that these young people really excelled at on our reservation, these sports. And it did take them places. And a lot of times we still think it does today. But it's pretty hard for these young people to excel in sport around here. You know, it's tough to get that chance, get them out of here, let them go to school maybe someplace or something like that. So, Myron B. Johnson, Nathan Goodiron, post 271. You know, we're finishing up today here with our flags. This will be the last flag of the celebration and the gift giving for all our flags. They're going to invite you over to Mandaree next weekend, and we're going to do it all over again every morning. Unit 300. Hunter, you got to say it that way. Unit 300. My mom is a part of that one. Also, they want the VFW post 9061. VFW post 9061. Okay. Jason said he wants the singers to go through first in case you guys need to be needed here right away. Singers, I want you to go first, then the veterans, auxiliary, Gold Star Mother, auxiliaries. In that order, please. Breakfast is ready. VFW post 9061. I seen Karen here. Maybe she can pick it up. She's an auxiliary member. I'm sure they'll be here this afternoon. Can somebody help us get this to them? This morning, your breakfast is catered by M&P Catering. That's Rayanne Wolf and Company. There she is, Karen. Thank you. You can get this to Preston or Justin or Robert. Good morning. Good to see you. Also, oh yeah, auxiliaries from 253. Auxiliaries from 253. Again, we say good morning to our hosts this morning. They did an awesome job here this weekend. Auxiliaries from 271. Auxiliaries from 271. We had a few of those here this morning. Auxiliaries from 271. Okay, thank you, Karen. We did 300 already. Yeah, because mom came up. That was for the post. We don't do no post for 300. Oh, okay. How about that? Auxiliaries of 90 VFW Post 9061. Auxiliaries from the VFW Post 9061. How is it these mosquitoes are still alive? You know, we always want to acknowledge this wonderful lady, and it's not a position that any person wants to be a Gold Star parent, but it does happen. And we've had one here on our reservation, sometimes 2, 3. The last one prior to this one was in Mandaree as well. But now today we have one. She lost her son in Afghanistan. It's been 20 years that she's been a Gold Star mother, a Gold Star parent. We'd like to acknowledge her this morning. The family says, Harriet Goodiron. Larry was really good friends with Saunders, the old man. They sang everywhere together. We won't tell those other stories. Yeah. Harriet Goodiron. She's probably at her trailer. Again, we appreciate this young man taking on the endeavors here at a short notice. And we too were notified within short notice, but we got our stuff together and we're making do of what we have here today and enjoying our morning here with everybody. We'd like to have Jason Morissette. Jason's a ranger. Also, I'd like to have Forrest Tucrow come forward again. These they're acknowledging, I believe, these 3 that took on this flag bearers within notice a short time here. Here it comes Forrest. Also, Don. Morning, everybody. I sure like Forrest. I remember him as a high school student. Forrest, I'm calling you up here. Forrest, you can't hear the air. Oh, he's talking. Calling you. Also, Don White. I know she's not here right now. Forrest will take this for her acknowledgement. Thank you, sir. Julius Poitra was one of the veterans that was trying to help get things together in a heartbeat here. We'd like to have Julius Poitra come on over this way. Acknowledge a gift here this morning. Julius, they had to run for him. This guy here is a national man now. He's got his face in a national museum now. Yeah, I know he's a dinosaur, my bro. There was a lot of guys during that time in the early 50s that joined the Air Force. And it wasn't because they wanted to fly airplanes. It's because they went to there for communications. And you had to be very intelligent in the Air Force to do all this communications. That's why you say that he was prisoner of war, and he knew a lot of information. So they flew in and got him out the best way they knew how, him and Mr. Charging. And they were there for a couple of years in that camp, that POW camp. But there's also another Air Force veteran here today. We'd like to acknowledge him. Glenn Brunzel. Also, he raised his flag this morning. We appreciate you, young man. Glenn was on the B-52s, those great big ones. White Shield Congregational Church. Our congregational church was the first religious organization church to come to our reservation. We have a lot of congregational members. Congregational church here in White Shield. They might be all in church yet. We have any members here from the congregational church? Thank you. That's good he's coming this way because we want to give something to our chief as well. This year's celebration committee for allowing us some time here today. This year's celebration committee, Napay and all his playmates. Celebration committee, we have any members here? If not, Chubbs might have to pick it up for them. They might be busy. Celebration committee, Rikara celebration committee. He was almost where he was going to be. Spun around. He changed his shoes today, so he's going to be faster. Chief, we forgot to give you your present. We were talking about you, and you got the congregational one, but you have one yourself. Come on over, Chief. Chief White Bear. My uncle always wants me to introduce him as the 6th lineal chief of the Sahnish people. They want to wipe the tears of the Dalma Hollingwell family. Delma Hollingworth family. She's a relative of ours, but we want to acknowledge maybe any of the bakers here can pick this up, get it to Leah. Oh yeah. Nudge? Oh, their dad was nicknamed Nudge. Oh, Larry was. Terry, excuse me, Terry. I don't know, my ears are going crazy. Sang all over the place, Terry as well. So they. Terry Hollingworth's family. They raised Cain and a lot of years together, went all over Indian country singing. They want to acknowledge his family here today. Remember Terry Hollingworth, his family. Any members here with us? There we go. At this time, we also have another young lady that's home on leave, and she comes home quite often. She doesn't want that welcome home every time she comes back. She'll be kind of coming back often because of a lot of things that come out. She likes to support, so she comes home on her own pocket. And we want to acknowledge her here because she too is the Air Force. KK. Over at Lackland Air Force Base. He was stationed there, and they told KK to go look for that pillar. There's a pillar there. He scratched his name in that pillar, and family said to look for that, and she was looking for that pillar, but she couldn't find it yet. But that's where she's at right now. Oh, she was there. She finished her basic there. Sandy Perkins. Sandy, come on over this way. She's helping with our feed this morning. She might even be back there. Oh, this evening. Sorry. She's probably cooking yet. Oh, here we go. Someone's coming. You know, we really count on this man, and he does a lot of prayer and a lot of teaching. He's a language and cultural teacher of the Sahnish people. We respect this elder a lot. We go to him quite often. and ask for advice or knowledge, Wayne Flute. And he prayed here the last 2 days. We want to say thank you, Wayne, for all your prayers. Ramona Dickens. Ramona Dickens. It's good to see Ramona. I always tease Donnie all the time. We always see each other at Kmart or Walmart. They want to wipe the tears of the John Malnori family, another young man that was very, very active with the Old Scout crew. He sang with the Ree Scouts. He participated in all the activities that they did. And we want to wipe his mom's tears here today. I don't know if his Tom is here or not yet. John Malnori family. You know, we've seen them contest here last night over the weekend. There's 4 visiting lady veterans. Hopefully they're here with us this morning. Maybe they could hear us from their camp. We're looking for those 4 lady veterans, visiting lady veterans that were dancing. Okay, radio's on. Radio's on, so hopefully they hear it. Those 4 lady veterans that were dancing last night in these contests. They have gifts here for you. Fish. Hey, I learned that one too. Here's one. Good morning. Ducky, are you going to put them shawls on her? You know what that means, right, Ducky? Put it on her, Ducky. Yes, put it on. She's waiting. Rainy, don't get upset now. Don't look that way. Trying to start trouble for Ducky over here. Good morning. What branch are you, ma'am? What branch are you? What's your name? Deborah Phelps. Deborah Phelps. She is United States Marine Corps. Any visiting veterans that are here amongst us? Visiting veterans. Pick yourself something up here. This guy's shopping. He's going slow. I call this guy the Salmon Man. The Salmon Man. It's good to see Bill. Bill, he said he was. What did you say he was, Bill, again? Oh, Coast Guard. Coast Guard. Rescue swimmer. Cowboy. Indian. Sir? From Florida. U.S. Army. Sir? Richard, Navy. Oh, Crow, yeah. Relative. Any veterans? Can't leave these on the ground. Any of our veterans still sitting amongst us? Local veterans? Any of our local veterans still with us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of our veterans visiting a local, whoever, come and get this. We can't leave it here. Veterans. There you go. Thanks, Chubs. Yeah. I just had to throw that out there. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sheldon, thank you. Appreciate you all the time, Sheldon.
Thank you. I appreciate you as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Yeah. I heard a lot of stories about him. Norman used to talk about him all the time.
Oh yeah, they were buddies, all of them.
Yeah.
They had a thing in
I have a real connection to these folks. And it's through Norman. A lot of it's through Norman, about Norman talking about Larry. They played basketball together in high school. Norman graduated in the last class of 1953. And he talked about going to state a couple times with Larry and Arnie Charging and one of the Eagle Boys and Larry, and I think it was one of the Smith boys. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. To all you good relatives, say thank you. They gifted me here with a little something, something, and I really appreciate this. I will put it to you, so I'm not going to sell this one. I'm going to hang on to it. But I'm going to take this papers. She's let me read some more papers here about the Alba Woods basketball team. I'll go sit up here, look it over a little bit, and then I'll read it to you guys. With that, friends and relatives, thank you so much on behalf of the Rush family. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day today. Ahoo. Does any other veterans that are out there come and eat with us, you guys? Come and eat. Any veterans, any auxiliary members, go eat. And then we're going to feed our elders, and then anybody else, that's whatever's left. Family also wanted to make mention that his Indian name is carried on by Sheldon Ducky and also young Sheldon.